pretty, pretty orange peppers. They look so delicious. Are they a mini bell pepper? I want to tell you a little story about myself and a pretty little orange pepper. My sister thought it would be fun if we joined her and her husband at an all-inclusive in the lovely town of Puerto Vallarta. It is a nice little flight from where we are, so we didn't think twice. They had been there before, so they knew all the ropes of making sure we got to the resort without losing our way. When we arrived, they met us in the lobby, helped us to check in, make sure we got our first drink. Then we started planning for our few days there. Of course, even though the resort really has everything you need, you really want to see at least one touristy thing. We decided on Las Calentas Beach. The famous movie director John Huston used it as a home back in the day, and we thought that would be interesting. But of course, there is the beach. You get there by a 1-hour boat ride. Once you get there, you can jump into the water and scuba dive, snorkel, or paddleboard. Plus, they include dinner and drinks with the tour. This is where that pretty pepper makes its appearance. The day of the tour to Las Caletas, we had to get going early. Breakfast is buffet style at the resort. I knew they were going to feed us on the tour and that there would be plenty of refreshments, so I didn't want to stuff myself with breakfast. A variety of dishes were offered though. The usual: eggs, various breakfast foods, fresh fruit and vegetables. My plan was to eat kind of light, so I picked up eggs, fresh fruit, and a pretty orange mini bell pepper. I'm not a stranger to hot. I'm into the usual hot foods: jalapeno poppers, Texas Pete's hot sauce, hot wings, you know, the usual. So when I ate that pepper, which by the way turned out to be a habanero, I didn't taste any heat. You know, maybe when they're fresh, and maybe because I munched it really fast, they aren't hot. Who knows? We boarded the boat at the pier and got started on the little tour. They entertained us with music, dancing, and drinks during the boat ride. It wasn't long after we left the pier that I started to get a little queasy. My family had noticed that I had lost a little color. I was fine, or so I said, but they weren't quite convinced. They got me a little soda to drink in the hopes that it would settle my stomach. The pain. Oh, the pain. It became harder and harder to bear. My stomach felt like someone was stabbing me. The soda wasn't helping. I was as white as a ghost. They, my family, thought I was seasick. You know, the boat did bounce around a little bit. But I was not, let me repeat, not seasick. I was in pain. Not wanting to ruin anyone's good time, I kept up the pretense that I was fine. I thought, I'll get through this. It'll all be okay once we dock at the island. It couldn't have been anything I'd eaten. Oh my goodness, the pain. We landed at the dock of the island. As I walked down the ramp, the pain eased up a little. As long as I was walking, the pain was manageable. We stopped at the bar to order our drinks, and the pain came rushing back. The bartender, who thought I had a hangover, thought he could help me out. Well, why not? At all-inclusive, you can have as much as you can drink and eat. So he whipped me up a little hangover medicine, gave me ice wrapped in a towel for the back of my neck, had me sit down and drink that white liquid. It would help. Of course it will. Yeah, not really. As long as I was moving, the pain wasn't so bad. So I thought I'd head for the ladies' room. You know, give me an excuse to walk. That pepper was knitting itself back together. Back and forth I walked. Now, warning, the following information may be disturbing to some people. As I headed back to my family for the last time in my walking, there was a trash can along the path I was following, and that pretty little orange pepper came back up, completely whole. I'm not kidding you, completely hole. We finished the morning without pain, mind you, swimming in the blue water, enjoying a siesta, a few refreshing drinks, and a wonderful meal. My advice to you, stay away from those pretty orange peppers. In conclusion, those pretty orange peppers are really just a metaphor for a temptation. You know, the easy way out. They could be well-meaning bartenders, friends or family who are just trying to help, perhaps, but really just don't know what you need. It's easy to jump at every opportunity, thinking you have found the easy way to do a particular task, but you'll often find those pesky peppers. Do yourself a favor. Find a mentor, a program that will instruct you on how to overcome the uphill battles. Someone who will help you see your way through the hard, painful times. That person or program that will tell you the truth about how it isn't easy, that commitment will be hard at times, and will show you how to find excellence in your whole being. My advice? Stay away from those peppers.